Hello viewers, today I discuss about progression. So first I discuss about arithmetic progression. Some example, like one example I wish to take, like a sequence. If you take is 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. So in this sequence, we can look that every next element is sum of or sum of the previous three elements. Means 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, 5 plus 3 is equal to 8, 8 plus 3 is equal to 11, 11 plus 3 is equal to 14. So in this way, every next element is associated with the previous element by adding a number 3. So this 3 number is called common difference. So and here 2 is called the first element, and if there exists a last element Tn, then Tn is called nth element. So we can represent this sequence in this way: T1 is equal to 2, T2 is equal to 5, T3 is equal to 8, and in this way Tn element. So is to know what will be the nth element if the first element for any sequence is A, and common difference is equal to D, then we used to know what will be Tn nth element of the sequence. So here we look that the second T1 is A, so T2 will be A plus D, so T3 will be A plus 2D. So in this way we can look that T7 will be A plus 6D, so Tn will be A plus n minus 1D, where n is the number of the elements. n is the number of elements in the sequence. And what will be the sum of the nth element? So here, if the sum is Sn, then Sn can be written down. Sn is can be written down in this way: a plus d plus a plus 2d plus dot dot plus a plus n minus 1 d, and this sequence Sn can be reversely written down: a plus n minus 1 d plus a plus n minus 2 d plus dot dot plus a. If we sum both this sequence, then this will be 2Sn equal to 2a plus n minus 1 d. This will be the sum of the first two elements plus, again this will be 2a plus n minus 1 d plus, this will continue up to 2a plus n minus 1 d. So here these are nth terms, n number of terms. So we'll have 2Sn equal to n into 2a plus n minus 1 d. So from this Sn, sum of the nth element will be n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 d. So this is the sum of n number of elements of any sequence, where a is the first element and d is the common difference, and n is the number of elements in the sequence. So if we take first element and last element, then this will be a plus n minus 1 d So if we replace this by the last term, this will be n by 2 a plus tn. Tn is the last term of the sequence, and this will be in this form: Sn is equal to n by 2, number of elements by 2, under bracket a plus the last element. If we go to the geometric progression, here we can take an example. like s is equal to 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 dot up to tn nth number of element. So here each element t1 is equal to 1, t2 is equal to 1 multiplied 2, t3 is equal to 2 multiplied 2, t3, t4 is equal to 4 multiply 4 multiplied 2 is equal to 8. In this way t10 will be so this can be written down in this way also. 1 multiply 2 to the power 1. This can be written down 1 multiply 2 to the power square. This can be written down 1 multiply 2 to the power 3 cube. So this will be 1 multiply 2 to the power 9. Tn will be 1 multiply 2 to the power n minus 1. So if the first element for any sequence is A and this 2 is called common ratio, that 2 is common ratio for the sequence. And common ratio if we take for a general sequence is R, then first element or first member of this sequence is A and last element will be A into common ratio to the power n minus 1. So this we have to remember. And if we wish to know the sum of the n number of elements, this means that sum of this a number of elements will be a plus ar plus ar square plus ar n minus 1 ar to the power n minus 1. Again if we take Sn equal to a r n minus 1 plus a r n minus 2 plus dot plus a. Then if we sum this then this will be 2 to the power Sn. Here it will be a 1 plus r to the power n minus 1. Again this will be ar to multiply this also. So we'll take not sum first. We'll take RSM. This will be ARN. Multiply this with R. Multiply this sequence with R and this sequence with 1. Dot 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 plus AR. Then subtract this from this SM. To do it in another place, SN is E plus ER plus ER square plus ER in minus 1. You multiply this with R, then RSA will be ER plus ER square plus ER cube plus dot 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 plus ER n. We subtract this minus 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 minus, this will be minus, then these elements will cancel each other. So we will get at last this element also cancel each other, this also. So we will get Sn 1 minus r is equal to a 1 minus r to the power n. So Sn will be a 1 minus r to the power n by 1 minus r. So this is the sum of n number of elements in geometric progression. So if you like this video, then like, share with your friends. If you have not subscribed this channel, then subscribe. Thanks for watching.